Welcome to Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. I'm your host, Janette Burke, and we are live on location at Avonshire Condos by Tridel, compliments of Mariam Group, Mariam Hotel and Suites. Today, we have a very interesting topic for all you women entrepreneurs out there. I have with me coming on Crystal Marie Seeley, who is president of a company called SUCCESSIORY. Now, ladies, if you're trying to run a business that suits your passion, but feel that you're not getting as far as you could be because you're listening to everybody else tell you that you're not successful, if you're not making a six-figure income or more, we have the solution for you today. Welcome, Crystal Marie, to Janette's I'm Everyone TV.
Hi, Janette. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right, so let's get going. So SUCCESSIORY, I don't think a lot of people know what that word means. So please tell us, what is SUCCESSIORY and why did you create it?
SUCCESSIORY comes from the word succession, which was really my reason for creating SUCCESSIORY. What happens is a lot of us start things and we have no vision for where we want it to go. So SUCCESSIORY was designed to help entrepreneurs to get sustainable businesses that they could continue to do for years to come because they've built it around their energy, their lifestyle, and their passions.
And why did you create it?
So SUCCESSIORY it comes from the word succession. And basically I wanted to really give people a business that they would be able to carry for 10, 20, 30 years. My tagline is also live your dream, leave your legacy. And the whole goal is to, once you're done with your business, what are you leaving behind, right? So why I created it, I really built this business so that I could help entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs, to build sustainable businesses around their schedule, around their lifestyle, and to help the people that they really wanted to help. I'm hoping that I will be able to use my MBA and my 15 years of experience to help propel the process, because I really have success that I think these women can duplicate in their own lives.
Mm-hmm. And there was one other reason I think you shared with me, which was you wanted women to build self-care into their business.
Yes, that is actually a really important element of it. And this is why I talk about sustainability, because if you're not caring for yourself, you're not really able to give very much to your clients because you're running on E, and what you're giving them is the dregs of whatever's left.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is that you want women entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs in general to know that running a business does not mean working all the time.
No, it absolutely doesn't.
It means that you can be a stay-at-home mom and have a career and make good money too. Is that correct?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay, so next question we're going to move along is how do you feel that you can truly help women entrepreneurs deal with some of the things that hold them back in business?
So a lot of the services that I offer are geared towards drawing out the actual personality of the people that I work with. Mm-hmm. So as a woman in business, as an individual, there are things that only you bring to the table. Mm-hmm. What happens is we're held back a lot by what society has raised us to do, what our parents have told us we're supposed to do. And then we lose track of what our actual goals are. So what I help people do is come back to what are your goals and what are other people's goals. And once you get clear on what your goals are, you'll find that they're not in conflict with each other, so that you can really build a business that works for you.
Okay, so who is your ideal client and why have you chosen to work with them?
So my ideal clients are essentially women in business, in service industries, women who are, very often they're millennials or baby boomers, but they're basically really excited about what they do and really passionate about the people that they help in their businesses, whoever their clients might be. So they're really geared towards empowering these people, and they're not necessarily driven by money to do that. They really are heart-centered individuals, and what I help them do is get comfortable with that, because it's not what society really encourages them to do.
No, it's not, sadly.
Yeah.
All right, so women owners, and I'm just going to quote this, okay?
Yes.
Women business owners think that if they don't work all the time and make six-figure income or more, they are not successful. And that is actually quite sad, because in fact they're juggling far more than the male counterpart, being that they are working, running businesses, but yet still remain responsible for the household and for the child rearing. So it's very difficult on a woman today. Where is this perception coming from, and how can it be changed?
So it really is a lot of it upbringing, society. If you've come from a corporate background, everything in your professional career has told you that this is the definition of success and this is what you have to do to get there. But what I've seen over the past couple years, even doing my own business, is that it really can take any direction that you want it to. Being a stay-at-home mom, for example, I have one client who is, well, she's not a stay-at-home mom right now, she's retired, but she is still doing business on her terms. She doesn't work 9 to 5, she doesn't work on weekends, and yet she's bringing in the income that she needs to sustain her lifestyle. A lot of women who go for the 6-figure incomes are independent, they're not married, they're still living the male-driven lifestyle, the male-driven business model, and that's fine if that's what they want. But I've found that in my experience, a lot of women, they get burnt out doing that after a while because it's not really what we're designed for. We tend to be nurturers, we tend to be creators, and what we do as women, which really sets us apart from men, is because we're able to sit back and relax and we create a safe space where our clients are more comfortable. They tend to reveal more because it's not a go, go, go environment. It's more of a, this is a safe space. You can tell me anything. And that allows us as women to very often get to the root of issues that a lot of other people may not be able to access. So I think that's really important.
Right. It also helps us to be, more in tune to our clients' need and to solve their problems.
Exactly. Because we know what the root problem is.
Right. But it can also be a hindrance, right? Because sometimes it prevents us from asking for what we want and what we truly need, including our pricing and our packaging, and then we wind up giving too much of ourselves away. We bleed out for our clients, we bleed ourselves out in the process, and in many cases bankrupt ourselves. So this has to be addressed, correct? So how do you address it?
So basically, that's why pricing is one of my biggest services. A lot of times people come in to deal with other issues, and at the end of it, I'm dealing with pricing. Because what happens is, and this is where self-care comes in, if you're not clear on what your boundaries are, on what your needs are, what your actual needs are, then of course you give in to people pleasing and going and giving what you don't have to give because you feel like you have to. There's a sense of terror where people feel like they have to do what the client wants or they don't keep the client. At the end of the day, managing expectations, being able to sit back and get clear on why you're doing what you're doing really makes a difference. One thing that I do for clients is go through the cost of running their business. A lot of clients don't realize that they're bleeding money until we go through this process because nobody's taught them this.
And they also need the focus, and you don't give them the focus. You do give them the focus.
I do give them the focus.
Okay, so, well, I think another point here to make, and that is, it has to do also with setting boundaries, but often in business, if we're not hitting our sales goals, and we're under that kind of pressure, we become kind of desperate, and that's another reason why we let our clients dictate to us. So how can we take control of that?
So I once heard Seth Godin say that out in the business world we get a lot of no's and it's easy to drag us down. You have to find a place where you get more of your yeses. So finding community that would support you with that, listening to podcasts or videos that really get you comfortable in who you are, it really makes a difference. So once you're clear on those things, once you're getting more of reinforcement of why you are okay with where you are, why you don't want the wrong clients, because what happens is the wrong clients are going to drag us down anyway, and then you're not going to just be desperate for clients, but now you're just going to be desperate for sleep or something else.
Right.
Because it's a downward spiral.
Right. And it's hard maybe sometimes to identify who the right client is, but I guess you could do that too.
Yes.
So let's move along and talk about the differences between the feminine success model and the male success model in business, and how women need to sort of define their own dreams and limitations.
Yes.
So go ahead and comment on that, please.
So basically, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Henry Ford. He created Ford Motors, and
I have heard of him.
Congratulations to him. He's done
Model
really
T,
well.
yes.
But he has so influenced society that now we have the 8-hour workday, which is scientists have proven is not really effective, but it's something that corporations have found valuable. It keeps them profitable. So that tends to be what the status quo is. As women, because we tend to try not to rock the boat, we try to keep things comfortable for everyone, we limit ourselves. As creators, as nurturers, it's actually really easy for us to visualize a different path and run along it. I've seen a lot of women do that. Marie Folio is one. Like, she makes her very healthy income working at home before camera and helping women, inspire women all over the world.
Kind of like me.
Yes, like you and the guests that you have on the show.
Yes.
And I think that is actually really important. It is possible for you to be a stay-at-home mom and help your clients remotely or in person and just make the money that you need. Whereas with men, the tendency is to be a little bit more out there, more do, more go, more push. With women, because we're able to receive and we're a little bit more fluid with how we do business, we can truly create any business model that we want.
Right. And we shouldn't be confined to thinking that we have to have a six-figure income to be successful. It's basically what I'm hearing you say, it's defining your own needs and your own terms, setting boundaries and living a lifestyle that you choose to live that fits your needs, basically, and budget. Okay, so you do provide some basic strategies and business services to guide your clients into keeping them on track. Please identify the 3 top areas that you work in and your easy process.
All right, so my top 3 areas are project management, pricing, and social media.
And clear message.
Yeah, so the clear message is actually a part of your project management,
right,
and with social media as well. So basically, it all comes together under the easy strategy process to make you more effective. It's a process that's actionable, it's simple, and most importantly, it is yours.
So it's doable based on your schedule.
Yes, it is built around your schedule, around your energy level. So for example, with one client, she was run ragged answering the phone with clients all day long. So I taught her, as I do for myself, to set boundaries. So she now does her project work in the morning, she takes her client calls in the afternoon, and anybody who's not comfortable with that falls away. And that makes room for the clients that you actually want.
Okay. So when it comes to making social media a priority, how can you help them there?
So basically what I do is I help them to focus on sustainable client community on social media. So you look for the clients you already have and you get them to bring like-minded people on board. So people who value and invest in them. The most important part of that for most of my clients, however, is the time savings. So I build automation in so that what happens is they really just need to sit down once a month or once every 2 weeks to schedule their messages that they want to go out, and then they're engaging with their community that way. The managing expectations part comes in when you let your clients know up front, I'm really going to be present here only every 2 weeks or at the end of the month. So you can find me for actual live engagement that way. But for the rest of the time, I'll just be giving you information that you need to get ahead.
Right. And if they don't want to do it themselves, you can also do it for them, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you have packages for that. Different packages based on their needs.
Yes.
Right, we are running a little short on time, so we have to move along.
Yes.
I want to ask you this, and then we'll close it up. What do you feel makes you different from other business coaches?
Yes.
And I think that's a really important question.
Yes,
so
it is.
Please tell us.
I think in essence, a lot of people say that they're trying to get you to bring your true self into your business to make it unique, but I haven't seen a lot of that even when I was looking for support. And what I do for clients that really is different is that I look at the habits that they already have, I look at the schedule that they already have, the things that they are not willing to move on, and then I help them build that business around who they actually are. So where they're actually comfortable, where their energy is, where they actually spend most of their time and find their most joy.
Okay, so there's no pressuring or altering somebody to be something that they aren't, or forcing them to put in marketing strategies that don't work for them.
Absolutely not. My clients are each of them very different, and I really enjoy going through the process with very different individuals.
Right, and there's no like forcing them to be in a pattern that doesn't work for them.
No, absolutely not.
Right, because that actually regresses them, right?
It does, because what happens is then they can't stick to it.
That's right.
Right? What happens is they fall apart, and then their confidence starts going because they feel if they can't do this, then they can't do that, and then perhaps they should discount their prices, and then it becomes a downward spiral.
Right, in the end, they wind up losing their business and their dream.
Exactly.
Okay, so you have a giveaway today.
Yes.
And we would like to hear about it because it's a really good giveaway. So ladies, let me tell you, if you are in business and you are having some issues around being successful or making your business work for you, or you're spending too much time on social media and not getting the results, Crystal Marie is here to help you, and her offer is excellent. So tell us a little bit about what you're offering the guests today.
Right.
Sorry, my viewers today.
Yes. So basically, if you have a campaign coming up, a new service that you're going to promote, or if you have an event coming up that you want to showcase, I will help you with 2 weeks of social media posts. So you don't have to worry for 2 weeks about how you're going to engage with your clients on social media. So
Wow,
what I do...
That is a headache relief, yes.
It is. And what happens is I don't just promote for you because everybody's tired of hearing that noise on social media. I build in informing, inspiring alongside your promotion so that it really is very warm and engaging. And what you're going to get is 3 posts per day for 10 days.
Wow, that's a lot. I know, because I do 1,000 posts a week.
Exactly.
For people.
It's the training, exactly.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to get in on this. The value is 250 Canadian, but I'm going to give it to you for free, whoever wins this draw.
Right, so there can only be one winner. So ladies, if you want to win this, you have to go and sign up to get it. So you need to visit www.janette, Janette, Burke, BURKE.com. And when you get there, you will see right at the top across the menu, Janette's I'm Every Woman TV section. There's a drop menu there. Go down to Great Giveaways, and we will have a sign up for this particular prize with Anne-Marie, Crystal Marie. I don't know why I said that. We will have it for Crystal Marie. But there's going to be a time frame that you can claim it. So it's a limited time frame. So, you know, they say if you snooze, you lose. Yeah. So take the initiative and claim that prize, and we will let you know who the winner is. Alrighty, so now you have shared a lot of very important information with us today, and it's been wonderful, but we know that there's more. Yes. And of course, we can only say so much in this interview. So please tell us where we can go to find out more about you.
Okay.
And how we can reach you.
So on my website, www.successiory.ca, that's SUCCESSIORY.ca, you can subscribe to get my newsletter. That way you get to know a little bit more about me before you decide if you want to work with me. Or the best way to reach me is also by email. And that would be Crystal, CRYSTAL -Marie, MARIE @successiory.ca. You can also contact me, and I will get back to you at 647-547-1573.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, I want to thank you also for being with us today. Please remember to like, comment, and share all our posts with your family and friends. You will find us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Google+, on Vimeo, on YouTube, on Tumblr, Instagram, and almost everywhere else. Hashtag Janette's I'm Every Woman TV. Until next time, please continue to be fabulous. And I just want to say one last thank you, and that is to Vicky Cashen, who is the owner of Lavender Lily Boutique in Thornhill, Ontario, who has provided me with this lovely outfit this evening. You can visit her website at www.lavenderlily.net, and she is located at 302 John Street, Unit 5 in Thornhill, Ontario. Phone number 289-597-4888.